power. Oh, my fuel. I am so stupid. I am so dumb. So stupid. What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Drop Top Performance. I just want to go ahead and excuse myself if I may sound a little stuffy. I got down with the sickness. That joke was really bad. But yes, I am recovering from a sickness. Not the coronavirus, it was a flu. So if I cough, sniffle, or sneeze, and stuff comes out of my face, I really do apologize. I will slap myself as hard as I can. It'll be entertaining yet disgusting at the same time. Anyways, let's get back to the content. And well, today's topic is nitrous. Nitrous, yeah, nitrous, power adders. You guys have seen me kind of like talk about it in a couple of videos. So while I was in Germany, whatever reason, someone or something decided to take my nitrous kit and like separate it. So I'll kind of give you an idea of what happened. So I have both solenoids, my fuel and nitrous solenoid. I have my plate, and then my lines, and that was it. Everything else was taken. So they took my wiring harness, they took my switch panel, they took some other things. I don't remember exactly what it was, but pretty much all I had was my lines, my plate, and my solenoids. Literally the most important part about your nitrous setup, which is weird to me. Oh, and they stole my controller, but whatever, it's gone. I'm going to a different setup, Nitrous Express setup, with a maximizer and a window switch from them, which I have already got the maximizer. However, I am still waiting to purchase the window switch. So let me kind of show you what, and they took my mounts. So I had to completely recreate my own custom mounts. And I want to show you guys how I did that. It's a pretty trick. I'm proud of it, you know. And I'll show you that here in a second. But one of the reasons why I think that they left my plate system is because one of the nozzles was snapped. So I'm wondering if when they went to go take it, they may have dropped it. I did have to, I bet I threw it away. Anyway, so the nozzle on the fuel side, this little AN fitting right here, was snapped completely off. So I'm wondering if what happened is they went to go take this plate and take off with it and then dropped it. And when they dropped it, it broke it or whatever, because it's like a brass fitting. It's not like super strong. But I'm gonna turn you around so you can see kind of what we're set up with. So as you can probably see, I have my fuel on this side because I'm tapping right into my fuel rail, and the nitrous is obviously plumbed through the car. Now there are a few things that I still need to get for this. I need to get a throttle cable bracket, because I do not have one, so that's no bueno. But you guys can kind of see my trickery that I did with my nitrous plates, not plates, my brackets. Yeah, brackets. So pretty much what I did is I took, I have a spare set of heads over here for the 370 cubic inch when I go to swap do turbo. I kind of took these, outlined them, use a template. See, and yeah, so I use a cardboard template, and then took that and then had some sheet metal. Well, no, this is aluminum. Yeah, I took some really thin aluminum, something that was pliable that I could kind of like move around and get a general idea what I wanted to do with. And then I took steel, which is what's on that, because this was kind of too flimsy, and literally it was so flimsy that as soon as I put on the solenoids, it was like bending. It was kind of funny. And then so I took these, mocked it all up using my steel, which you can see right here, and my light just fell, so that's cool. Use these, and like it's not going nowhere. That thing's right and tight. And then I used my great grandfather's bandsaw to cut everything up. So that's pretty cool, because that's honestly, that saw is probably as old as I am, and it worked. So I almost didn't bring it with me, but shout out to Nana for saying, no, you need to take it, you're probably going to use it, because she was absolutely right. So that's what we're working with this, and then boom. So pretty cool little setup. I want to show you guys kind of what I have. Oh, by the way, look at this new organization. Aston's little race car, super cool. But I kind of want to show you guys what I got, all my parts. You could probably see down there. Is that a fast intake? Maybe, I don't know, probably, maybe, possibly. Yes it is, it definitely is. Let me get the nitrous stuff out. I mean, literally I have fuel pumps, fuel systems. I have lots of parts that I'm gonna do a video on eventually. It just doesn't really make too much sense to do a video on something that's not ready, because that engine is not ready. I'm still need valve train, and I need to get a different oil pan. Shout out to Kevin over there at Trailer Park Motorsports. If I messed up that name, I will correct it in the corner. For showing me this pretty sick little setup with the oil pan. It's expensive, but you know, oil is literally the lifeblood of your engine, and I'd rather not have the scavenge. So here is my purge valve. I'm gonna do a whole separate video on that. And then here is my maximizer, easy maximizer, whatever. I have like 3 harnesses, so if anybody wants one, let me know in the comments below. I'll just send it to you. I got my jets. I got my jets set up. I got a 75 shot set in it now, because I'm going to do some testing. Once the drive shaft gets here, we can go ahead and knock that out. But all the way up to a 250 shot. I think this kit goes all the way to a 400 shot, which this is stock bottom end with no ring gap, so definitely not going to be running any type of 400 shot. That's just ridiculous. That's what the engine makes naturally aspirated, and I'm not doubling the horsepower and sending a rod into my leg. So that's pretty much a setup on the whatchamacallit side. By this time you guys would have already seen the video on my line lock, but I am going to get the car hooked up so I can show you how I did the wiring. I have everything buttoned back up, so I'm not going to show you how I ran the wiring, just because that doesn't really make too much sense to me. You guys are smart enough to figure it out yourself. Pretty much this video is showing you that you don't have to buy an $800 kit to complete your nitrous setup. As long as you have solenoids, lines, and a plate kit, or even just a nozzle, you could literally make your own kit relatively easy. It was not hard at all. And it was much cheaper than the first time I spent it, because I definitely was like, oh, I don't want to deal with the headache, blah, blah, blah. I'll just go ahead and buy a complete kit. And I'm glad I didn't, because realistically, I probably only have really not that much money into it, because obviously I'm not going to account for the controllers and stuff like that, because those did get stolen from me and I had already previously bought them. But I think I spent like $15 on that plate, some cardboard templates, and that's really it, and slap this thing together. And then the wiring's expensive, but copper's expensive, so what are you gonna do? So I'll be right back. I'm gonna hook the battery up and then show you guys the switch panel that I came up with, which is super sick. I don't remember the guy's name that I got this switch panel from, but it was like 25 bucks and it's awesome. I can't wait for you guys to see it. So let me get back to this real quick. All right, got the battery hooked up, and then, oh, also another thing I wanted to show you is my bottle brackets. They also stole my bottle brackets, but they left my bottle. It makes no sense to me at all. These people were retarded, or dumb. Sorry to use the R word, that was mean, but not very nice people. So let me show you what I did. So I went to a local True Value, and I got, so what these originally are is these are when you're building a house and you get two pieces of wood together, you kind of use these to frame them. So all I did is I took it, measured it out, bent it up, and then set up a platform so that my nitrous bottle sits higher at a higher angle, so that it clears for my lines. And also I want my nitrous bottle to have a higher angle instead of sitting flat, because the way that these tunnels ride is they actually go up. So if you just have this on the floor and then the lower one here, it almost sits like going down, which you don't want that with a nitrous system. So go back in here real quick and show you what I've got set up. Close the door. Power. Oh, my fuel. I am so stupid. I am so dumb. So stupid. I just did an oopsie because my dumbass forgot that the fuel line was disconnected. So I have fuel everywhere. So that's cool. That's fun. Yay. I got fuel pressure, so that's good. Let me clean this up real quick and try this again. All right, now that we're back for a third time, let's do this one last time. Look, I'm no professional, okay? Sometimes I mess up. I never claimed to be a professional. You guys are the ones that watch me, okay? I wouldn't watch me, I suck. Anyways, so enough of ragging on myself. So the way that I have it set up is it's boom, hidden right here. So I'll have my purge, which will be next video. I could be like Chris and just only want nitrous for the purge. Then I have my arm switch. Boom. Nice little cool blue LED light. Now it's no longer armed. And then my accessory, which I'll probably run my 2-step off that. I was going to do a ball heater, but realistically, like, I'm in Florida. It's going to be hot anyways. And then the line lock. You guys should have already seen this. If not, I'll put a little link in the corner. But so whenever I'm doing a burnout, boom, and then it's dummy proof. So like, hey, your line lock's on. Don't press the brakes while you're driving down the highway, because I have a fidgety thing, so I like to play with things. So don't be surprised if I crash and die because of something stupid like that. Hopefully not. Megan, please do not kill me for saying that. Yeah, guys, that is the nitrous setup. I have the lines ran right here. I have the 2 accessory is green, and then my purge is white because white, you know, you get it. You guys are smart enough to pick up on that. But yeah, guys, that's the nitrous setup. Realistically, I probably only have what, maybe, I would say less than $50 on this. I've been looking at Marketplace. You can find a nitrous kit. I mean, I'm sure it's gonna be missing some stuff for like $200-300. All you need is your solenoid. Don't go out and just buy solenoids, because solenoids are more expensive than the kit itself. But if you can find like a nice used kit and piece it together, it's cheaper than having to spend $800-900 on a kit. It's really not that hard either. I mean, literally, there's so much information on the websites, on the internet, that you could find anything that you need anywhere and be successful. So the only thing we're waiting on is I still need to wire up my what is this, progressive timer and a window switch, and then the nitrous kit will be completely wired up. Next video will be the purge, which, you know, it'll be tonight probably, so you'll see this shirt again. But nonetheless, whatever, guys. I just want to say thanks for watching, and you guys have a beautiful, great night. Check you later.